guys, welcome to the stream, office hours, the 21st of April. Hope everybody's doing okay. A little different format today, as you see. I'll be playing some Pokemon Go. I've got an instance running. I'll probably wait here until at least the instance is done. There is a new event that started at 8 o'clock this morning, so I'm going to play that. There's nothing that says e-learning can't be fun. Looking for shiny Illumise and Volbeat. And an Alolan Meowth if I can find one. I'm here to answer questions. If anybody has any questions, drop them in chat. Send them to email. Just get them to me. I'm going to have better throws than that. Just to reiterate where we are, what's going on, there's a discussion board open for computer science. Make sure you're posting to that today. Closes at 11:59 p.m. Make sure you have your program or application title, your backlog, and your user story. Make sure all of that stuff is included in your discussion board. And then on Thursday, you'll have your first proof of concept for what you've actually got done. Like I said, the final presentation for that class is open already. It was open yesterday. So there's no reason not to add stuff to your presentation as you're working through this. And you can even document your process. That'll help your presentation. Okay. Document as it's happening. That's a really great way to take care of stuff before you get to major hurdles. You can kind of look back and see stuff that you might have missed yourself that you've already put into your presentation. So that's computer science for this week. Okay, discussion board tonight. First screenshot checkup is due Thursday. The end of this week. Remember, we have 4 days this week, we have 4 days next week, and then the last week of school we have 3 days. Okay, got an instance running and a star piece here, so I'll be here as long as the star piece is going. It's Cursed. Cursed is in the chat. Everybody, Cursed is here. What's up? See me typing that message. There you go. Footage for the graduation video. That's a kind of depends. What are you exactly looking for? It's kind of tricky getting into my room, but I think Miss Phelps has to go to my room today to get a tablet for Ethan. So if I need her to grab other stuff, now would be a great time to do it. Are you wanting like the iPad, or are you wanting like the backup cameras? I'm gonna catch this Lillipup. iPad and cameras, if that's possible. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely grab the iPad. I'm trying to think of if there's anything on the Canons that you might need. Okay. I'll have her grab everything I can today. So let me email her right now, actually. Okay. That's me typing. I'm that fast. Yeah. Crazy. Ooh, please be shiny. Nope. Okay. Okay, sent. Okay. House comes my picture. Yeah. Right? Is that where you're getting all your stuff from kids? The snapshots? I saw that they posted those senior signs by the old tennis courts where you guys park now, and they look awesome, like right along Pearl Street. So if you get a chance, go check those out. It looks really great. I need to go get a picture. Hey, thank you, Garchomp, for that assist. I'm going to go get a picture for the yearbook today while it's nice out. But it looks awesome. So if you get a chance, go check those out as well. And if you want me to grab a picture for you, I can grab a couple pictures while I'm out. And that's not a problem. You kids in your Snapchats. Cursed, while you're here, your video for last week, your autobiography, was absolutely amazing. You did great. It was fantastic. I'm hoping Hero turns out as well. But autobiography was lit, as the children say. Once again, just joining us, hanging out for a while, playing some Pokemon Go, talking to Kirst. Kirst, do you have? Did I give you access to the yearbook Google Drive? Have you tried turning the power off and turning it back on? Miss Davis doesn't live far from you. She might be able to help. Awesome. I know there's not a lot of stuff on the yearbook drive, or as much stuff as we'd like, but you're welcome to everything on there. So whatever you can use it. It's going to be a weird yearbook, as we lost spring sports, we lost prom, we lost graduation. So it'll be unique, that's for sure. If we could rename it now, it'd be Pandemic 2020. But it's Pop Art 2020, so should raise some spirits. Oh, I gotta delete some stuff. How's that new phone going for you, Ryan? Are you loving it? Show you the choice that your mother is making right now. Looking between this Ooh, actually I need to send her that deal. Carol, if you're watching or watching in the future, Woot has the OnePlus 6T for $280 right now. She's also looking at the Pixel 4. Both great phones. I'll be happy when this little blue COVID-19 update banner on every single website's gone. That'll be nice. Yeah, you should be able to use your phone as like a desktop almost. Hook a wireless keyboard up to it. Throw it up to a Chromecast enabled device and kind of use it as an actual computer. That's what the cool kids do. Need to open some gifts real quick. When's Javi getting his Pokemon Go account? Gotta build up some friendship. I'm getting emails. Okay. Interesting. All right. Looks like we got about 7 more minutes on this instance. And I'm probably going to bounce unless there are more questions, problems, concerns, comments, donations, anything like that. Just sending and receiving gifts at this point. Receiving them for Pokeballs. Sending them because I'm a nice guy. Yeah, once again, for anybody that's just joining or watching later, the senior signs, that project that's been going on, they are posted along Pearl Street by the school, by the student parking lot, which most people know as the old tennis courts. And they're right there along the road. You can walk along the sidewalk, check them out. They do look awesome. So give those a look. A lot of people put some work behind those, so check them out. Make sure that they know that you appreciate them. It's an interesting time. It says I'm not online. What the heck, Stock? Here, hold on. Let me make sure I'm on Skype. I should be on now, if you want to Skype me. Silly Skype. There he is. Let me try to shrink you down, and then I'll switch over to your screen. How's it going? I do not blame you one bit. I like it. Aren't we supposed to be doing some kind of dress-up day or something like that? I saw an email about it.
Last week, my bike has 2 flat tires, so I couldn't do anything.
Nice. How did that happen? Just didn't use it over the winter?
Honestly, I haven't ridden it for about 3 years.
So the winter plus a couple winters. Nice.
Yeah, that had something to do.
Love it. How's your e-learning experience going?
It's been going pretty well. I've modified what I'm doing a bit. When I first started setting up things, I would set the open date and the close date. But the way that things have been just so hectic for everyone,
Right.
I've just opened them and I'm leaving them open.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's probably
Yeah.
the best idea. A transition to
How's yours?
better view of you. There we go. Interesting. So, because I teach such a variety of classes, every
Yeah.
class is behaving differently. So it's a unique experience. We have video essays for my radio TV class, and they are awesome. The ones they got turned in last week, just phenomenal. Kirsten was in the chat earlier. Hers was fantastic. There were some really good examples of kids that really took it to heart and did a great job. Computer science is just hard to teach when you're not there. So
Yeah.
We've done some projects and we're on our final project now, but I can't do any classroom instruction, or I don't know that you'd call it hand over hand or hand on hand, but I can't do any like one-on-one help like I would in the classroom. So
something that I've discovered, my third year kids are reading Le Petit Prince,
mm-hmm.
and I've started a podcast so that I can discuss the chapter, just give my views of the chapter.
Very cool.
I'm finding that that's very, yeah, it's an interesting idea, but it's very difficult to do because when I do it in class, the kids are there and they can respond to me. You can see expressions. And when it's just me, there's nothing to feed off of.
Yeah.
And it's just me talking.
You can't judge engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And sometimes their comments.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sometimes their comments take us in a different direction, which I think is wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. They're kind of guiding their own education at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't lecture a lot, so I'm okay missing out on that. It's just we do a lot of projects, and during those projects, I can go help individual students that need help. And that's the part I find I'm missing a lot. It's hard to answer web design questions over email. It's hard to answer video editing questions over email. So it's unique. It's an interesting time. Stock, I think you froze. I heard a beep. I think Stock froze. Well, we'll hang out for a while, see if he comes back. There he is. Stock, you
okay, here we are.
You pulled an Iceman there for a second. Froze on us. Little Bobby Drake action.
This whole weekend, I've had the worst internet connection. I don't know if it's my
not just you, brother,
or if it's everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing speed tests every day on my internet, and at like 2 a.m, it's acceptable, but every other time of the day, it's garbage. It's got to be just them getting hammered all the time right now.
What would you consider an acceptable speed?
For right now, down about 10, up over 1. Is yours less than that? I'll do a speed test right now and see what mine is.
Okay, mine's saying download 1.92, upload 0.29.
Yeah, that's what mine's been running. That's less than acceptable. We'll see what mine's running.
It even tells me your internet speed is very slow.
Yeah. My download right now is running about 4. My upload is running off, I can tell you that right now. 0.26. That's a lot of drop frames. Yikes.
So how do we get that up?
Sit outside the school in a lawn chair, stealing Wi-Fi.
That's what Davis did for a couple of days.
Hey, you know what? That's not a bad
Just
idea.
pulled up in a car. Yeah.
With the weather getting Davis nicer, is smarter than everybody.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. She's awesome. Oh my goodness.
If anyone's wondering, there's still no information about graduation.
Okay. Are we, as of right now, it's canceled, right?
I have not heard anything officially.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you heard earlier, Stock, but they posted the signs for the seniors outside the school.
I heard that they were planning to. I didn't know that they had done that already.
Yeah, they put them up last night. They look really, really good.
Okay.
So if you get a chance, you might want to scoot by with your mask and glove on.
I need to go to the...
Of course.
Yeah. I need to go to the post office today. Maybe I'll make a trip.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's really cool.
Just have a day out, I suppose.
Hey, there you go. I had to go get medicine at Walmart yesterday. That's a sketchy mission.
Can you see me? Am I still there?
I see cattail.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got my oil changed on Sunday. I was out getting groceries. And as I pulled in, you have to stay in your car now. So as he was asking me what my mileage was and everything, he also asked, "What are you doing out?" And I said, "Just getting groceries."
Oh, that's great. So
and
did they put you up on the lift?
No, they have one of those like basement situations.
Yeah. Where you
just drive in straight and then they... Yeah.
Would have been cool up on a lift.
It was interesting, though. The guy was... oh my gosh. I just forgot the last name. There was a brother and sister, Toby and...
Howard?
What was the sister? What's that?
Was it Toby Howard?
No, there was another Toby.
Oh, McGuire?
No.
Prove it.
Oh gosh. Well, whoever it was their uncle who was the cool. Oil attendant.
Was this in Danville?
Yes.
Okay. Very cool.
It was that right next to Taco Bell.
Oh, all right. I've never been there.
Yeah. That's where I usually go. And this always happens. Not always. This usually happens. I get my oil change, and the very next day, there's a card in the mail. Get 10% off your next oil change.
Oh, that's how they do you.
Yep, pretty much.
Were you overdue for an oil change?
By the date, I was a month overdue, but by mileage, I was basically right on it.
Right. I usually go by
I
mileage.
haven't been driving. Yeah, I haven't been driving that much recently.
Yeah, you're getting a month to the gallon.
Yeah.
It was a $1.41 in Petersburg the other day. I filled up for $13.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good for you.
it was crazy.
Good for you.
I don't remember them this low in a long time.
I don't know if I ever told you my story. My first teaching job was in southern Indiana, and I remember a day in the spring when I stopped to get gas after school, and gas had gone up to 97 cents.
Oh
And
my.
I remember thinking, if gas ever goes over $1, I don't know what I'll do. Because $1 gas, that seems so expensive.
It does. Now it's the dream.
Yeah.
Wasn't that long ago, Stock. Wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, that was 25 years.
That's nuts.
Hey, yesterday was our 1-year anniversary of prom.
I got pictures. Google reminded me.
Okay.
Yeah. So would that have been this last weekend, or would it be this weekend?
No, it would be yesterday, the 20th, was when we had it.
No, I mean for this year. When was it supposed to be?
Oh, for this? I think it would be the 25th, so this coming weekend.
So this is Saturday, yeah. Well, that'll be a sad
And
time.
my nephew has his birthday. Yeah. But do you know John Krasinski is from The Office?
Yeah.
He's been doing this thing on YouTube called Some Good News.
Yeah, it's
and
great.
He had a virtual prom for everyone.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It makes me think that the Fountain Trust fountain isn't going to be used for anything this year. Because that was the main
You can
use.
still walk by. You can take your own picture with it, I guess.
Exactly. Selfies at the fountain.
Yep.
Social distancing.
Make that part
selfies.
of the yearbook.
Hey, that'd be great. Let's make that happen. I'm gonna put that out there. Social distancing selfies.
Do they have to be at the fountain, or can they be?
Hey,
Can they be anywhere?
They can be anywhere. We're not picky. We just need content at this point.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll put my top hat on. Go take a selfie. We've got some exciting things happening at the school, Stock.
What's that?
So Mr. Haig and I had a meeting with Dr. Smith yesterday on Zoom, and he'll be offering another engineering class, like an intro, and I will be offering an advanced computer science class through PLTW. So some unique opportunities for our kids coming up.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, that'll be really neat, which means I think we're done with our middle school classes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which I think the only detrimental part to that is I won't be able to see what kind of snacks they're having in the middle school office every single day that we can't go down and get. I'm sure I'll still be on the middle school email list.
I'm going to make a prediction.
Let's hear it.
I predict that we will still be on the email list for another 3 years.
You know, I honestly don't mind it.
Because there are times when I'll be typing in a name in email, and it'll bring up students who graduated 2 or 3 years ago sometimes. So I don't know how long they stay in the system.
Oh, that's great. Oh, look, we got problem solving happening on emails, Stock. Let's see here. Let's read this out and see what's going on. Get it out. Oh, awesome. You'll get to hear my very clicky keyboard.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love it. Makes me sound like I type super, super fast.
Well, you can't you?
Not super fast. I'm about 106, 107.
I didn't take typing until I was in college, and that was one of the 2 C's that I got in college.
But look at you now. You fly now.
Yeah, I'm up to a C+.
That's one of the things the middle school is very hit and miss on. We have some kids who, even though we're 1-to-1, we have some kids who really struggle still with typing. And then we have others who average 60, 70 words a minute.
Yeah. Do you think that's a...
I can type.
I know what I want to ask. I don't know if I could ask it over the internet.
Hey, if it's a general question, I think we'll be okay. I'm not going to name specific kids. I will just give you an overview.
Okay, Do you think that there are certain things that indicate a student has a learning issue, or are there certain things that just as somebody naturally develops, they're not ready for yet?
I think it can be both, honestly. Just from the years that I've taught typing, there are certain indicators. I can tell you that a kid might need some extra assistance, not just in typing, but in other classes. And a lot of that goes back to working in special needs for a long time.
Yeah.
But yes, sometimes it's just kids haven't been exposed to it as much. So if they came from a different school, if they were in a specific class in elementary or middle or whatever, and they weren't exposed to it, they're going to be behind just because our mainline kids are so exposed to it that it's hard to catch up. Not impossible, but more difficult. But yeah. There are indicators. Typically, it's more remembering where the keys are is the problem. Because when they're actively looking at the keyboard and hunting and pecking, speed and accuracy is not bad. But when they're asked to do like a timed writing and they can't look at their hands, that's when the struggles happen.
Yeah.
You can definitely
I had
tell.
my third year kids give presentations about French artists, and to do them, I had them log in, use my keyboard and log into their own accounts to pull up their presentations. On my keyboard at school, there are a couple letters where the white letter part, it's rubbed off just because of use.
Sure.
But for me, that's fine because I do touch typing. These kids would come over and they would not know what to do because even though every other letter has its writing on it, that one letter was gone and they didn't know where to find it. And I thought that was the strangest thing.
Yeah, that's pretty common. With middle school kids especially, but we've even got some high school kids that came from different schools that don't know where the letters are on the keyboard. And it's increasingly common. Everybody's typing on their phone, and autocorrect kind of takes care of everything to its best ability. So they don't have to worry about where the letters actually are, as long as you can kind of guess to a certain point. But it's the ones that don't actually have to look at their hands and can read from a prompt and type that seem to succeed, not just then, but later on as well.
What do you think kids would do if they had to go back to that like 9-key number pad where you had to tap a key 3 times to get a particular letter?
Oh, T9?
Yeah, the T9.
A lot of tears.
I'm sure you did this too. You could hold your phone under your desk and type a whole message, no mistakes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because you knew where every letter was.
Yep.
And that was early autocorrect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was back in the day when I was making custom ringtones on my, what was it, V120T from Motorola track phone. The glory days.
Those were the good old days.
That's right. A lot better than quarantine. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
But it is what it is. You see Ryan dropped in chat today?
I saw him in there asking about how to turn the internet on.
Yep. Typical Ryan question.
Sometimes I wish we could turn the internet off.
You know, I just sat outside by the fire last night. No technology, just the dogs. It was awesome. For about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Brought my blood pressure down. Maybe that's what I need to do when I take it.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who I visited? I know we're not supposed to visit people, but guess who I visited over the weekend?
Who'd you visit?
I got a message on Facebook, could you make me a mask? And I said, sure. And so I dropped it off at Marilyn Koechel's house.
Oh, how's she doing?
She is doing great.
That's awesome.
She's adjusting to life as a widow.
Sure.
But she's getting by just fine.
Good. She was always fun.
I think I messed up her day. She said she was planning on going to or getting Mexican for lunch at Agave Azul and taking it back home. But then we talked for 2 hours, and I don't know if she ever got lunch.
Oh, no. I got...
but it was a good time.
I got breakfast at Benjamin's today.
Yeah.
It's an experience. You walk in, the chairs are all flipped, lights are kind of off.
Yeah.
It's very warm inside. And your stuff's just sitting on a table right in front of you. It's like you're choosing your starter Pokemon. You get your stuff.
Well, I ordered.
They ring you up with gloves on.
Wow. I ordered from Subway last Thursday or Friday. You can't go inside anymore.
No, they meet you at the door.
They do it all at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was
weird.
That was
crazy.
Because you still have to sign that paper.
Yeah.
Which I thought was weird. I'm sure that's a corporate decision, but still, seemed odd.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff like that, little stuff that you notice. now that everybody's been in quarantine for so long.
Right.
Like I had to get a cart at Walmart yesterday, and they didn't have any of those Purell cleaning wipes or Clorox. So everybody was freaking out at the front door. It was chaos. But I made it
Well, I
out.
went to Meyer and they did.
Meyer's superior in most ways, but they don't carry my medicine.
Hmm.
Which is okay. I still like their deli better.
Yeah.
Their produce is really good. And sometimes they have baseball cards on sale. That's all I really care about in life. Food and baseball cards.
The essentials, right?
Exactly. That's 1 and 2. Food and baseball cards.
Question for you, Craig.
Yeah.
When this goes up onto YouTube as a VOD,
Yes.
is it still choppy or is it smooth?
Super choppy.
Okay.
Actually,
to look
it's just the video. The audio is perfect because it's a fast enough bit rate to carry audio, but video is really choppy, which is okay for like our Skype conversations because I'm not moving anywhere and you're not moving anywhere as long as the cat's not in your face.
Yeah.
So this part actually plays really well. And I actually turned off my scrolling banner on my other page, so you can't really notice it as much. It's just transitions are really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to go back through. I want you to look at this video because there are some times when you're looking at your computer screen.
Yeah.
And the way the reflection is in glasses, it makes you look like your eyes are about 100 times bigger than normal.
Oh, that's awesome. So I'm like an anime character?
You are the biggest anime character.
That's amazing. I want to know how to replicate that.
All you have to do is go, oh.
Oh? That's great. I'm going to have to superimpose some giant eyes on me now. Yeah. Crit catch. You know I'm playing Pokemon Go on stream?
That's what's taking up all your bandwidth.
No, it's on AT&T. It's on mobile. No, there's nothing else running in the house. Just smart devices being connected, but they don't draw anything if they're not being used. It's just so slow coming into the house.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's that way for nearly everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it again real quick. It's probably slower now. Yeah, my streaming software tells me that I'm dropping 82% of frames right now.
So essentially, we're on dial-up.
My upload speed, yes, is dial-up. It is even slower than it was earlier. So 4 down, 0.2 up.
Yeah, my download is 1.9 and my upload is 0.3.
That's brutal, bro. Ugh. Gross. What should I have for lunch today, Stock?
See if you can replicate Overpass's Southwest chicken salad.
Ooh, that does sound really good. We do have frozen chicken. And an Instant Pot.
So you're halfway there.
Living on a prayer. I did buy individual pizza crusts yesterday at Walmart.
Okay.
So I'm more than halfway
Have you
there.
made one?
Yeah.
What should I have for lunch?
I mean, do you have individual pizza crust?
No,
Oh, well then there goes that idea.
I have peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, there you go. Are you a grilled cheese fan?
Oh, yes.
There you go. Tomato soup, grilled cheese. That was my lunch for about a week and a half straight.
Oh, I just found our Spirit Week stuff. Tomorrow's Earth Day.
Earth Day. What's that
So,
mean?
yeah, celebrate the Earth. Yay, rah.
Are we trying to bring
It's a
Captain
big thing,
Planet back?
Craig. Don't you?
It's a big, not compared to other planets.
So here are the days. Ride your bike day. Tomorrow, I guess that was yesterday. Today is pick up litter day. Tomorrow, take a hike day, and Thursday, making a s'more day.
You know, I think that might be one of the positives coming from this whole thing is I've seen so many people out walking their dogs and walking and biking. It's really nice.
Yeah. Too bad I can't get out there, but I'm stuck here getting my e-learning stuff done.
Yeah, just have the emails forwarded to your
I'm not
phone.
complaining. I'm not complaining.
Hey, I'll pick you up on my walk as long as you stay 6 feet behind me.
How about you stay 6 feet behind me?
Right? Just don't cough in the air. Oh, goodness.
It's almost time. I think I might sign off from here.
I'm
Get
gonna
ready
go
to
make some
take my
pizzas.
shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make some pizzas.
Okay.
All right. Enjoy getting dressed for the day.
Thank you.
Later, Stock. Good
How do
talking to you.
What do I push to stop this?
Oh, I'll end it. I'm gonna
Oh,
switch
there we
scenes.
go. No, bye everyone.
Bye, Stock. Well, it was nice of Stock to stop by. Shiny update. No shinies during the stream. I'm gonna try this again tomorrow. It's a big Volbeat. All right. Thanks, Stop, for stopping by. Thanks, Cursed, for stopping by and chatting. And I hope Ryan figured out how to turn his internet on, even though he was on the internet when he posted. All right, everybody. Stay safe. Talk to you tomorrow.